I read a study the other day that said that only 8% of people accomplish their New Year's resolutions. How can we change that? I'm Chris Ball with Build Financial Muscle. I'm going to give you 5 reasons on how you can improve and set resolutions that really stick. Let's get started. First one, I used to encourage people to set goals over resolutions. I found that people that came in with New Year's resolutions tended to be very vague. I want to get into shape. I want to lose some weight. I want to save some money this year. That's great, but what does it mean? How much weight do you want to lose? How often do you want to come in the gym? How much money do you really want to save every month? How much debt do you really want to get rid of? Get specific and set some goals that have specific targets. My favorite client when I was a personal trainer was someone that had a deadline and something really specific they were shooting for. So if I got a client that came in and was getting married or was standing up in a wedding and they came in and said, I need to lose 10 pounds in 6 weeks because I need to fit into my dress, I need to be able to get into my suit, I want to look decent in the pictures, I loved it. They came in motivated, they had a specific goal in mind, and they had a deadline. You put those things together, you're setting yourself up for success. So keep that in mind. Like I mentioned, it's important to get specific. I used to get frustrated as a trainer because I would sit down with people at the beginning of January and I knew they wanted to make some changes in their life. And I would try to help them get specific with their goals, but they would really resist the process. They just didn't really know what they wanted. So if you just come in to the gym or you sit down and look at your money and you're not quite sure what you want, it's tough to really get motivated to work towards something. So I used to really work hard with people to set up some goals, set up a program. Just with your money, it's like working out. You need to have a program. You need to be specific and you need to give yourself some milestones and some deadlines. I'm going to pay off this credit card by April 1st. I'm going to save $100 a month starting in February. Get specific, give yourself some targets. The other thing I like to encourage people, start small. That goes against our mentality. Most of us want to come in, do everything all at once, but the problem is we set ourselves up for failure. I'll go back to the gym. I would get people that hadn't worked out in months. They would come in January. Well, I'm planning on coming in 5 times a week. I'm going to be here for an hour and a half. I'm going to do everything I can. Good intentions, but setting themselves up for failure. Why not come in twice a week, 3 times a week? Give yourself a foundation. Sure, there was the odd person that maybe 1 out of 100 that could come in from a period of inactivity and start working out 5 days a week and not be completely sore, completely tired and exhausted, and never want to see the inside of a gym again. But that was rare. We have to set ourselves up for success. Sometimes that means starting small. If I can only reasonably save $100 a month to start, but I set a goal of saving $1,000, I'm setting myself up for failure. Don't do that. Set the foundation, start small. When you do that, you achieve your goal, you get momentum. Hey, January I came into the gym 2 times a week. I'm going to up it to 3 times a week in February. Give yourself a solid foundation, set yourself up for success. Be willing to adjust it as you need to. Make adjustments. That's my other point. Just because you set a target, if you find out right away that it's not working, that doesn't mean you quit and try again next year. Adjust it. You can do it. It's not, hey, I failed, I didn't do it, I'll try again later. No. Make some adjustments, get it reasonable, build some momentum. Finally, give it time. Good habits take time. I read an article that said mid-January they have Quitter's Day now. That's when most people give up on their resolutions. Come on, that's way too soon. Give it time. Change takes time. New habits takes weeks to build. Especially people that put on a lot of weight. I used to tell them, hey, Ignore the commercials and the quick loss diets. There's no quick fixes. There's no magic bullet. It's going to take time, it's going to take effort, but it's worth it. If you want to lose 100 pounds, let's set a goal of 5 pounds a month, 10 pounds a month. You're looking at a year or maybe longer, but you're going to get there. Give it time, whether it's with your money, with your fitness, anything else you want to do in life, give it time and you will succeed. If you take those tips, that'll help you build resolutions that stick, and you can set some meaningful goals that are going to help you for the rest of your life achieve everything you want to do.